Hey everyone, this is my movie review. I think this is number 8. It's been a while since I did one of these, so let's go. First I watched season 3 of Dragon Ball Z. One of my favorite seasons of all, where they battle Frieza. I like the Frieza's third transformation. Uh, I think it's a 4-disc season. Yeah, 4-disc season. First 3 discs have 4 hours of episodes, and the last disc has an hour and a half uh, on it. If you haven't, I rate this season 4 out of 5. Uh, Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Uh, Next TV show I watched this past 10 days uh, was The Watchmen. Great show. I feel this is better than the movie that came out back in '08. Uh, Pretty good show. So give this a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10. Uh, Check it out, and if you like this video, like, subscribe, and share. Next is a movie with Adrian Brody and Sarah Polley. Splice. I like it, but it's also disturbing. It's one of the disturbing films I've ever watched in my life. I hope we never mix human and animal DNA together. It's kind of freaky. Give this like a 1.5 out of 5, 1.5 out of 10. Uh, uh, you be the judge on it if you like it or not. Next up is a DC animated film. It's Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Has Constantine, Superman, and Darkseid on the cover. And then it has Cyborg, Wonder Woman, and Batman on the back. I don't like keeping the J card. This one, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Good graphics, good animation, good story, good everything. So, if you haven't seen this, check it out. I recommend it. Next is, this might hit close to home with the current times with everything going on. Best of Enemies, with, Hanson, Tara J. Hanson, I think her name is. Sam Rockwell, Best of Enemies, pretty good film. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Check it out if you have a chance to. Next up, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. On Solo and Rey. I feel this is one of the, Force Awakens is pretty good. It's like probably the best one out of the bunch, but 2.5 hours long. 2 hours and 16 minutes long. Pretty good film. Everyone was hyped for it to come out because between episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and this one, I think it's like maybe 10 years or so. But check it out. Pretty good film. I give it a thumbs up. 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, whatever you want to rate it in your rating systems. Check it out. Next film is Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. This is probably the worst one out of the sequel trilogy, but what what gives the score a little bit higher than is that it's I believe it's what is it? Princess Leia her last the actress that played it played her is her last film, Star Wars film, before she passed away 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I give it out of sorry if my mind's going blank and figuring out her name. So I give this one a 8 out of 10 and 3.5 out of 5. So check it out. Give it another shot. What can you do? Next film I watched, you probably guessed it by now. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. It's episode 9. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. This one, it's a little spoiler. You find out Rey's a Palpatine. This is a pretty good film. It's like 2 hours and like 12 minutes, I think. Yeah. If you haven't see it, it's a good. It's like this out of the sequel trilogy. Correction. This one's right behind Force Awakens. 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. I like how the battle between them. So check it out when you get a chance. If you can. Next film I watched, second from the last one, correction. Terminator 2, T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day on 4K. Pretty good film. I believe, Dark Fate is like a direct sequel, or, to number 1 or number 2, or this one or whatever, but this is still good. I think this came out about a year before I was born, so, this one, pretty good film. 10 out of 10, not 10 out of 10, but 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5, pretty good, film. It's like the same length as episode, 7 of Star Wars, so, check it out. And the final film, not much to say about, is the collector edition of Candyman. Pretty good film. Check it out. Tony Todd, I think his name is. Pretty good with the hook. If you say his name 3 times, the mirror comes out and slices and dices. Check him out when you get a chance. Have a good watch and have a good rest of the day. Like, subscribe, and share.